Hi everyone, so today I will be presenting about global skill shortage and skill mismatch, which has become one of the most critical issues in talent acquisition between 2023 until 2025. In recent years, many organizations across the world, including Malaysia, have reported a serious difficulty to finding a suitable candidate for vacant position. What makes this issue particularly concerning is this difficult exists despite a largest number of job seekers in the labor market. This situation clearly shows that the problem is no longer just about job availability. Instead, it's about whether job seekers have the right skill, competency, and capabilities that employers need in today's rapidly changing workplace. This issue of skill shortage and skill mismatch affect multiple stakeholders. For employees, it can lead underemployment, limited career growth, and job insecurity. For organizations, its high recruitment costs, lower productivity, and slower innovations. At a broader level, it also affected government and society by slowing economic growth and reducing national competitiveness. Throughout the presentation, I will explain what skill shortage and skill mismatch mean. Then I will discuss why the issue has become more serious from 2023 until 2025. After that, I will examine its impact on employees, business, society, and government. The last, I will possible solutions that are supported by recent evidence from newspaper, academic book, and journal articles. In this slide, I will present about background on this issue. Within these 2 years, organization has increasingly struggled to find workers with the right skill, even though many people are actively seeking the job. This situation highlights an important reality. The main problem is not unemployment, but rather a skill mismatch between what employer require and what job seeker can offer. In many cases, employers are looking for candidates with a specific technical, digital, professional skills such as data analysis, digital literacy, problem solving, and also industry relevant experience. However, many job seekers, including fresh graduates, do not fully possess this skill even though they hold academic qualifications. In Malaysia context, this issue is clearly reflected in recent report. According to the STAR, a significant number of graduates are employed in the job that are below their level of education. This situation is known as underemployment, where individuals work in the role that do not fully utilize their qualifications or capabilities. This mismatch creates a paradox in the labor market. On one hand, employers struggle to fill vacancies. On the other hand, graduates struggle to find a suitable job that matches their education. As a result, talent acquisition becomes more challenging, inefficient, and costly. This background clearly shows why skill shortage and skill mismatch has become a critical issue that needs urgent attention from employers, educators, and policymakers. In this slide, I will explain about what is a skill mismatch or what is a skill shortage. Before we dive deeper, let's clarify some important terms. A skill mismatch happens when your skill don't match what the job needs. For example, many graduates may not have a specific skill that employers are looking for, which can lead to underemployment or overqualifications. On the Other hand, a skill shortage occurs when there are isn't enough qualified candidates to fulfill certain roles. This makes it hard for employers to find people with the right expertise, which can slow down the growth and productivity of business. The skill mismatch has worsened between 2023 until 2025 due to several factors. Rapid digital transformation has changed job requirements faster than workers can reskill, making many existing skills outdated. At the same time, employers now expect both technical and transferable skills such as problem solving and adaptability, which many job seekers lack. In addition, education institutions are slowly to update curriculum, causing a gap between what students learn and what industry needs. This problem is supported by LinkedIn survey report by HCA Mac, which found that 61% of HR professionals in Asia Pacific region struggle to find qualified talent, highlighting a clear disconnect between skill supply and demand. Impact on employees. This skill shortage and skill mismatch have both negative and positive impact on employees. Starting with the negative impact, many employees face limited opportunity for career progress when workers do not have the skill that employer demand. They are often unable to move into higher level or better paying positions. This can lead to career stagnation and frustration. Another major issue is underemployment. Workers may have a degree of professional qualifications, but they end up working in the job that do not fully utilize their skill or education. In the Malaysia context, the STAR report that approximately 36.3% educated workers are underemployed, meaning that their qualifications are not being fully used in the workplace. This not only affects income level but also job satisfaction and motivation. In addition, workers without in-demand skill often struggle to secure stable and relevant roles. This creates job insecurity, especially in the industry undergoing digital transformations, where outdated skills quickly lose value. However, they are also have a positive impact for the employees who are able to adapt. Some employees can access to training and development programs as organizations invest more in upskilling their workforce. This opportunity allows workers to acquire new skills and remain relevant in their labor market. Furthermore, employees who are successful develop high-demand skills, especially in digital, also technology-related areas of the often enjoy strong bargaining power. They may have access to better job offer, higher salary, and more flexible working arrangement. This shows that while skill mismatch creates challenge, it also reward employees who are proactive in content. Business also have impact on skill and shortage and skill mismatch. On the negative impact, organizations struggle to fulfill specialized roles, which lead to longer hiring process, higher recruitment costs, and delay in operation. When the key position remain vacant, productivity decrease and innovation slow. According to the Star, skill gap are also limiting business transformation in regional labor market as companies lack workers with the right expertise. This situation can increase training costs and cause employee burnout as existing staff take on extra work. However, they are also have a positive impacts. Some business respond by investing in a training, automation, and internal skill developments. This strategy help organization become more flexible, improve employee loyalty, and reduce long-term hiring costs. In the long runs, companies that invest in skill development are better prepared to compete in a rapidly changing business environment. Skill shortage and skill mismatch impact not only for individual and organization, but also for the government. On the negative impact, higher, higher unemployment and underemployment increase inequality and slow economic growth. When the people cannot find the job that match their skill, productivity, and social mobility will be declines. Government also face pressure to spend more on upskilling, reskilling, and educational reform, and without action, country may lose competitiveness. However, they are also have a positive impact. This issue has encouraged government to focus on lifelong learning, microcrediting, and educational system that meet industry needs. Strong, stronger partnership between employer, educational institution, and government agency are also developing to better prepare graduate for future jobs. Overall, while skill shortages create challenge, they also offer opportunity to improve workforce planning and education in the long term. Thank you. In this slide, I will explain about solution. This solution highlights three things. The first solution is skill-based hiring. One evidence-based solution is skill-based hiring, which focuses on demonstrate competency rather than formal degree. Research analysis, millions of job postings find that employers are increasingly value a specific skill over degree, particularly in a field like AI and sustainability, and candidates with a verified skill often receive wages than those with a degree alone. Harvard Business Review also highlight skill-based recruitment as a way to expand the talent pipeline and reduce mismatch. The next solution is upskilling and reskilling. Organizations and government must invest in retaining, upskilling and reskilling through micro-credential, online courses, boot camps, and vocational training enable workers to stay adaptable. The OECD note that micro-credentials help workers remain up-to-date with industry demand and allowing faster adaptation to a new technology and method. Forbes also stressed that improving employability and graduate readiness is the key to closing the skill gap. The last solution is collaborations and curriculum reforms. Government, government, industry, and educational institutions must collaborate to align curriculum with the real-world job requirement. In Malaysia and global, this partnership is seen as essential to produce graduate equipped with the job-ready skill and reduce structural mismatch. In conclusion, we can see from 2023 until 2024, the skill shortage and mismatch have become some of the biggest problems on finding the goods worker. This problem happens when it just simply to fill vacant positions that are not fulfilled. It will be affected to workers who may find their skills are no longer in demand, also affected to business where it gives a trouble to find the right people to boost productivity and innovation, and also put a pressure on government, also society, which has the ripple impact can slow down economy and social growth. It's clear that if we don't fit skill gap and the shortage, our economy and community could suffer. When there are always gap between what employer needs and what the job seeker can offer, it can cause the economy to grow more slowly, the unemployment rate to rise, and the world to become less competitive. This problem is not limited to one industry or area. It's happening all over the world and has far-reaching effect. So, it is very important to HR professional, teacher, and policymaker work together to come up with long-term solutions. One important strategy is to use a skill-based hiring, which means looking for candidates who have the specific skill needed for a job instead of their education and year of experience. Also, business and school should make learning a new thing to improving skill a top. Thank you.